We're going to talk about price reversals today. Here's where we are currently with price on the 1 minute time frame. We can see that the 5 EMA has crossed over the 13 EMA on the 5 minute time frame, and the 5 EMA has then crossed over the 50 EMA. If we zoom down to the 1 minute time frame, we can see that those are still in key areas. We've got, again, the 5 crossing the 13, the 5 crossing the 50, and continuing to move back up. The setup for this is a pin bar, vector down, that recovers 50% of its size. We already have a 1.75% reversal, so that is tradable volume. Let's continue to watch this develop as the video plays out. Inverted head and shoulders pattern on the TDIGM, which is a version of RSI, and we see the same pattern play out in price. We can see some divergence beginning to form between the two. Here's another instance where we see an inverted head and shoulders as the setup on the TDIGM. We see an inverted head and shoulders here with a pin bar in the center. We've got about 1% coming down and then about 2% coming down there, but it recovers more than half of it. If we look at the 1 minute time frame, you can see this is a 0.75% railroad track recovery. That pin bar forms from that and then proceeds to go up 2% from there. Again, all tradable volume. Here we've got a big W setup. It comes down about 6.5% over 3.5 hours, and then comes back up out of the zone in about 4 hours to recover 8%. Here's where you see that big W formation there. And if you look at the TDIGM at the same time, you can see that you actually have a bit of bearish divergence there, where people would start to think that this is actually lower, even though the numbers show that it's higher. There you can see that divergence. One set goes up, the other set goes down. If you even look within this, at the smaller reversal within here, you can start to see a pattern again forming. Patterns within patterns. As Tino of Traders Reality would say. This is all based on his stuff. This is our current time. What's happening? Our 5 is above our 50, and we're beginning to rise. I'm predicting a rise, retrace, and continuation to the upside. The only reason I'm not taking a trade on this is because I've had a few beers, but you can see here we've got a rise, retrace on the smallest level. Rise, retrace, rise, retrace, rise. Breaks through, retrace, continuation to the upside. That's on the 1 minute time frame, breaking through the 50, the 200, and then the 800 EMA. Boom. We see that we have a reversal here, and my projection was incorrect, but we have tradable volume 6% on the whole move, 3% after the projected retrace.